The call is heads from Andrew Strauss.
Heads, it's England.
England win the toss. What's happening?
We're going to have a bowl. There's pretty even covering of green grass here, and we think there might be some conditions we can exploit this morning.
How badly do you think you'll miss Stuart Broad then?
Well, that remains to be seen. I mean, from what we've seen from Chris Tremlett, he's looked in outstanding form. This wicket should suit him. So we're keen to get amongst it and get off to a good start today.
I was going to say, I actually think you're itching to go. Even though you had the game against Victoria, it's sort of a long week since the success at Adelaide.
Yeah, Adelaide seems like a long time ago, and actually that's not a bad thing. I think it's about starting from square one again, and earning the right to get on top of Australia. We need to start this first session well.
Any concern for you that James Anderson's been back to the snow and back here again since the last game?
No, he's been very bright and sprightly, and he's got the bit between his teeth. I'm expecting a pretty strong performance from him this week.
And obviously huge for you that winning here retains the Ashes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's there in front of us, but we need to get the first bit of this game right and not worry too much about what's going to happen on days 3, 4 and 5 at this stage. So looking for a strong start today, plenty of intensity, and hopefully hit the ground running.
All right, thanks for your time. Good luck. Ricky, even by Ashes standards, this is one of the biggest games you've played in for you and your team.
It is, yeah. I mean, I think they all have been so far in the series, and this one certainly is a big game for us. We've trained well this week. There's great life and energy around the group with a couple of younger guys being included, so we're looking forward to starting the game well.
Now, tell everybody here in Perth what you've decided about your team.
We've gone in with 4 fast bowlers today. Obviously, Hughes comes in for Kadich and Smith comes in the middle order for Marcus North. So Hilfenhaus and Johnson both come back in from the Adelaide game, and Michael Beers the unfortunate one to miss out. So that's the way we've decided to go. And as you can see, there's a fair bit of grass on this track, so I think it might offer something for the new ball right through the game.
So that sounds to me like a team that wanted to bowl first then with 4 specialist fast bowlers.
Yeah, we were going to have a bowl as well. As you can see, there's a little bit of moisture and good grass cover. So, unfortunately, we haven't been able to do that, but hopefully we can bat well, and if we bat well, we can set the game up from there.
There is a barrage about to happen. This England attack are raring to go. They are chomping at the bit. They can't wait.
Right behind us, the Aussie batsmen make their way to the middle. Philip Hughes almost dancing to the crease.
Well, it's well taken. I think that's Stargard. No, he's given him. And straight away, Shane Watson is going to review this one. And I'm not surprised. It sounded very like a thud to me, like a thigh guard, and not a bat, maybe a glove.
It was a good take from Pryor, and I'm sure you're going to see this just straight off the thigh pad. Yep, just off the top of the thigh pad, not near the glove. Look at the take, though. Super take. There you can see it's clearly off the thigh pad.
Well, it's going to be reversed, and this is why this is such a good system. I mean, I've got to say that had he been given out there, it would have been a tragedy from Australia's point of view.
It's through. Phil Hughes is away. Did square him up a little bit. First runs from the bat. It's a very good length. Knocked him over. Knocked him over. Terrific start for Chris Tremlett. Got the ball full and maybe a bit of swing and found the gap between bat and pad.
Well bowled, Chris Tremlett. It's a great start. He shortened him up a bit at the start. He got him on the back foot. And then the last few deliveries he pitched up. I reckon this one has swung back through the gate. And that was exactly what you're talking about, Mark Toe, about the length. It was fuller, it was at the stumps. Beautifully bowled by Chris Tremlett.
Yeah, I think it did come back just a little bit. It certainly didn't go across him, and may have even been a little bit of seam there. Straight through his defences, stumps it down, and the end of Hughes. Comprehensively bowled there by Tremlett for 2, and well, that's a sad start actually for the Australians. Right, this is going to be a huge test. This is a very, very vital time in this Test match.
In the air and through the gap. Well, through the gap between third slip and the finer of the 2 gullies. Away for 4. So the Australian captain's away, but streakily. Now Ponting. Not quite out in the middle, but probably hit well enough to get 4. It's just going to trickle in. That'll do. Ponting looking to be aggressive. Good sign.
Very good sign. Yeah, you just need a little bit of luck early on, and this is the sort of player who, boy, give him a break or two, can make such a difference.
3 steps, 2 gullies. And off the toe and dropped. Oh, great effort from Andrew Strauss. That would have been some catch. It was off the toe or of the bat, flew away, and Strauss did well to get a hand on it.
He certainly did. I mean, that would have been a miracle catch. He got his left hand to it. I think he went slightly right into the air, and just watch him. And then he realizes it's left hand's the one. Oh dear. And then thinking about a rebound, but it was just too far away.
I love a shot from Ponting. That ball didn't swing. Ponting's found the boundary again.
Listen to the roar. Aussies are desperate for Ricky Ponting to fire here.
That's poor Collingwood, I reckon. And he's shoved out the right hand and grabbed the Australian captain.
This is a huge wicket. Ponting can't believe it. He's played 1 or 2 glorious shots. He's got a thick outside edge. And you're dead right. Collingwood has caught an absolute blinder. Look at this.
Well, you're not going to see too many better catches than this. Have a look at this. He goes flying through the air. Look at that. It was going quick too, and he's off the ground. That's a super catch. Those sort of things can really turn everything around. Wow. The Poms are on fire, aren't they? The English, shall we say, Tony. They're catching good. They're bowling well.
Show some respect. That's right. It's 2 for 17.
Clarke has put one through the gap this time. It was flashy, it was in the air, and it's 4.
Ian Bell in the gully, throwing himself to the left, just not able to get a hand on it.
Oh, that time it's middle. Genuine half volley. Footwork good, result good.
One of Shane Watson's great strengths is to pounce onto anything over pitch. By modern standards, in fact, really by any standards of opening batting, that's a pretty big stride forward.
It is. A short ball, nipping away, gets the outside edge. 3 for.
Well, he looked very uncertain on the back foot, Michael Clarke. He's already had one that just evaded the gully fieldsman. On that occasion, good bouncing delivery from Tremlett, but Michael Clarke certainly looking very unsure on the back foot, and that's 100 dismissals for Matt Pryor in Test cricket. In fact, 100 catches for Pryor in Test cricket.
Oh, England can do no wrong. That ball didn't do a lot, and Clarke is out. Hussey somehow gets an outside edge to that. It was full, it was drivable, and the edge picks up 4.
Finn continues. Very full, there's a shot. It's hitting on the toe, he's gone. There's another Aussie wicket down. England are on fire this morning at the WACA.
Well, they're going together. I think they did hit the toe first. The batsmen are talking about it. Yep, they're going to call for it. I think that this might be a wasted one. Where does it hit him? Well, you see that it hits him on the toe, I'm sure, first. Toe and then bat behind the toe. Now, the question is line. And I don't think he got himself outside the line.
Well, he wants it to be outside the line. That is off stump line. He is gone, Watson, without a doubt.
Now then we've got to have a look down the wicket to see where the ball was heading. There we are. It hit him right on that off stump. So hitting out all over. Hit him right on the line of off stump there and crashing into middle and off. So up goes the finger. The original decision stays in place, and Australia are now in even more trouble. 4 down for 36.
Fuller one down the ground of 4. Well, something for Australia, something for Hussey.
Yeah, good bowling when the Yorker's right on middle and hits him on the foot, but obviously striving for that Yorker length again there, Finn.
There's an edge under before as well. It's to be expected day one. Technically, he was in a pretty good position. That's why it got to the ground.
Safe and plenty. In fact, maximum.
That's the beauty of batting at the WACA. That's a genuine top edge.
Finn looks as his boot as if he might have just lost his footing, but Michael Hussey very quick to pounce on the first really bad ball bowled by England this morning.
The start of the post-lunch session. Oh, and what a start. What a lovely length and line. That gives you some idea of the discipline that this guy's shown over the series so far.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he's going at the end of the day, if they're out there still bowling, and there's a real chance that England will be batting sooner rather than later, particularly if Anderson can keep the ball in that area.
Oh, yes, got him. That's beautifully bowled. Magnificent bowling. A short ball first, trying to entice him to play the pull shot. The next one was just short of a length, and that one was absolutely perfect, just outside off stump, and perhaps even nipping away a little bit.
I think that's dead right, Tony. It's the nature in which this was set up. You've got the short delivery, you play the pull shot, and then you shorten him up again, and then the full one. It's smart. Everything England are doing is intelligent, and they've made the most of the conditions here. Day one at the WACA, and it's the big fella who came in late. He didn't play the first couple, but he's got 3 this morning. 5 for 69.
Oh, good shot. Beautiful cover drive. Now that one went out a little bit, but Haddin had it covered, and that might well be the shot of the day.
Yeah, the previous shot, an area of concern for Haddin at times. He can get caught on the crease. Just short of a good length, he gets caught on the crease, and no great foot movement. But here, you've got a weight transfer. You haven't got your feet going down the track, but his head went forward. And as a bowler, I suppose all you can do is applaud that. Haddin's taken a positive approach, and he scorches it through the covers.
Right, Jimmy Anderson continues. He beats the outside edge of Hussey. That length is perfect. Try scoring runs off that.
Try surviving that. That really was the perfect delivery. There's nothing much you can do about that. You just hope that exactly that happens, that you miss it. If your luck's in, you miss it.
Anyway, these two have got the work to do. Oh, he's timed that beautifully. The classic off drive.
Yeah, good shot from Brad Haddin.
Half the runs in boundaries, which is very Perth-like. Hughes laid back and collared that. Number 13.
That's a glorious shot from Michael Hussey. It wasn't that short.
And that's rocketed to the ropes. Pitching up's good, but don't over-pitch.
Well, that's one of the pleasures of batting at the WACA. If you bang the ball into the ground, hit the ball hard into the ground, even if you hit it straight at the fieldsman, there's a good chance it'll bounce straight over his head.
Out he comes, Brad Haddin. Doesn't time it perfectly, but well enough by a long way.
That's the way he plays, Brad Haddin. It was just curving away, and they're the type of off spinners who have a bit of success here at the WACA. The offies who can curve the ball.
Here he goes again. There's no one placed down there because you know what? You can't have a fielder in the crowd.
That's a glorious shot. Haddin really charging along here bringing up the 50 partnership with a 6. And he's also taken his own run rate to a run a ball.
Hussey cuts this time. It's high and it's long. He goes to 51. Hussey's in the runs again.
He has been a real saviour for Australia in this series. Without Hussey, the batting could have been in real deep trouble.
Well, this time it's leg side. It wasn't that bad a delivery, but Hussey has got it. It's push, push, push. 4. 55 not out. Hussey again plays it. A pull shot. Brilliantly. Better than I expected. Finn in trouble. Hussey on fire. 5 for 134.
Oh, it's a beauty. Did he get a flick on it? Bowler and keeper certainly think so. Hussey stands his ground. Now we're going to have a review here.
Well, Matt Pryor hasn't even bothered with bowler or captain. So he better be right, because Andrew Strauss won't be pleased with him. Matt Pryor knows for certain.
Jaffa of delivery, spun and bounced. Is there something? Oh, yes. A big nick there. Big nick. Great catch from Matt Pryor. Spun and bounced quickly. Found the edge of Hussey's back. Huge breakthrough for England.
Hussey goes. Massive. Graham Swann in his second over this time. 61. A beautiful 61 from Michael Hussey comes to an end.
That's a delightful shot from Haddin. Just too short at the moment, Finn. Haddin's played that beautifully.
There is a moment here where Brad Haddin just seems to pause, take stock, and play his stroke. Delightful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, Brad.
That'll do. That'll do. It's not a bad delivery, but it's a good result for Haddin. There's a good shot through the offside. There's a confidence booster. And worrying signs for Steve Finn, who really is having problems with one of his calf muscles. Edge over the top. They're going to go flash hard. And that's what Johnson did. 2 boundaries in the over. 6 for 156.
He's picked the right one bounce 4. Just think he's a better player if he's looking to hit the ball. See it, hit it. Yes, it's got to be the right one, but see it and hit it.
No, smash him, Mitch. I'm with you. Go for it. If you get out, you get out.
Exactly.
Smash it.
You didn't make 100.
No, good point. But I've got a few runs here or there by slogging him. And the more he tries to slog him, with Finn in a bit of trouble, the more the other quickies might come back.
And that'll help him. Look at that. That's a great shot.
Yep, it was the width. Just a little bit short and a little bit wide, and Mitchell Johnson hit it really hard.
Haddin 50. It's been a gutsy one. 100, 250s in the series so far. Certainly has returned into the Australian side in great form. Australia trying to turn the tide, change it round as Mitchell Johnson smacks one into the deep, and he smacks it all the way.
That's out of here. That's what I like. That's great batting from Mitchell Johnson. Put as many back as you like. And I think that by putting all these people back, it just releases all the pressure you want. And then about these sort of shots, not about overhitting them. Make him feel uncomfortable and it's turning and bouncing, even if it's not. Create something that's not there, pressure on him. He should just straighten up and get a bit more of an off-stump line. That sort of area.
That's nicely hit. Cleanly hit. There's a man down there. When he hit it, I thought he was in with a chance of catching that. It's hit the fence on the full. That's 6.
Such a good striker of the ball, Mitchell Johnson. Look at that. Didn't quite get that eye. That's a bit of a slice off the tee.
Edge. Oh, good catch. Once again, they're doing things very well, the English. Graham Swann this time at second slip. It was not an easy catch. It went quickly. He got 2 hands to it and took it well. Haddin's gone.
Yeah, look, it was a big shot. It was a healthy edge too. I thought it was going to fly over second slip, but as we've seen throughout the test matches to date, the catching from England has been superb. They hardly miss a thing. Again, a neck, security in the slips, and an Aussie batsman walks off. Haddin for 53.
Hussey 61 and Haddin 53 have been the best of the Australians. Oh, it's punched through wide mid-on. There's the power.
He's strong. His approach to batting today has been outstanding. Much better than we've seen in recent history. He's been out there with a purpose. He's seen the ball and he's just let his natural instinct take over.
How sweet was that? That's like Jimmy Anderson's bowler throwdown. It's a bit shorter, thanks, mate. Seriously, he's absolutely creamed that. Look at this. Bang! Harris is away. King pair in Adelaide. He's got a couple here. He'll get 3. Well, he might even get 4 here. Or just the 3, but he's away. He'll be happy with that.
First runs in Test match cricket here in Australia after a king pair. Oh, bowled him. Beautifully bowled. James Anderson, full and straight and quick, right through right house.
Able to pounce, haven't they? It's something they've been excellent at, England. Once they get that breakthrough, they'll get 1 or 2 or even 3. And Australia at times has not been able to stop the capitulation. Again, we see a wicket of Haddin brings about the wicket of Harris. And in close proximity as well, James Anderson enjoying the moment. Australia 8 for 201.
This was just before the wicket ball. Not exactly sure what's being said out there, but it certainly fired up Anderson. The next one ripped in him. Terrific delivery, and then straight away he turned around to Johnson and said thanks very much. Fired me up nicely. Oh, and it edged through about 5th slip. Going to run away for 4. He's bowling well though, James Anderson.
We'll want a couple here, which will take him to a wonderful 50. An innings of great common sense and plenty of entertainment in it too.
Just that roar, that feeling of support from the crowd. Often you're looking for appreciation at this level. You're trying your best. It doesn't quite come, but just a simple roar like that, be it with bat in hand, not ball, will do his confidence no harm at all.
Hey! Mind the seagull.
Found a nice chicken wing there. Had his eye on. He wasn't going to be stopped by anything.
That's full again. He's hit the pad. Has there been a second noise? Maria Erasmus is not out. There's a hint of 2 noises. There's a hint of leg side. What is Strauss going to come with? And it's a review.
There doesn't look to be anything on the inside edge. Now, bear in mind that he's been given not out here. So it's an English bowling review. You've got to get 3 red lights here. So it's in line, impact in line. Now it's going to wickets umpire's call. So it's saying that the umpire's got this right.
Mitchell Johnson backs away, top edges. Is it going to go for 6? No. One bounce 4. He goes to 62, and Siddle's 13 in great support. That one's really short, and it's really badly hit to the fielder at square leg.
Yeah, well, he's gone to ground only because he got a cramp. But it'll be a nice feeling cramp because they've got rid of the danger man. And hasn't he played well? Mitchell Johnson, 62 of 92 deliveries, 8 4s and a 6. And this was the end of it.
Yeah, that's a strange dismissal. He played really well, Mitchell Johnson. But as Ian Healy said, there was only one man the leg side and he kicked him out. Could have dabbed that anywhere. Picked up a 1 or a 2. In the end, he got it straight to Anderson. Good hand, though, from Johnson for 62. Oh, 9 for 2-2-3.
Now Hilfenhaus is into the stroke playing mode. He's off the mark with a beauty.
Lovely shot.
Oh, he's edged it. That was beautiful bowling. A big leg cutter. And Swann just couldn't get his hand on it. Siddle picks up 4. Goes to 22. Get off me, he says. Picks off a 4.
Well, that brings up the 250, and Hilfenhaus will be saying, I wonder what's coming next.
Short, he's gone the soft option. He's wanted Hilfenhaus' scalp, but he's got hammered.
Hilfenhaus picked it right. He's going for my throat. And he was winding up and ready for him.
Bad news is he's still got 1 more to go. There's still 1 ball left in the over. That was the first one, over wide, mid-off. Then he did go the short ball. Oh, Hilfenhaus was ready for it, wasn't he? He was waiting for it.
Magnificent entertainment. He's got the English rattled here. Siddle's on strike at the moment. Andrew Strauss has spread the field quite generously. Finn gets dispatched down the ground now. It's Hilfenhaus on the back foot, Siddle on the front.
Oh, this is terrific. The crowd are loving this. Good tail end batting. Throw the bat. Well, that's not a half volley. He's hit that on the rise.
Oh, he's played the tennis pull shot. It was high. The chance of miss-hitting it, no way. Down the ground, pulled.
Let's have a look at this. Funny sound as it came off the bat.
Trot it mid-off, didn't pick it up. Thought it was going to be a square cut. It's come down the ground, just like the pull shot should have gone square. It went down the ground as well.
Really a top spinning forehand.
Oh, there'll be a big shout here. Is there an edge? He's been given. Australia all out. It was, I suppose, an appeal that suggested a definite edge. And that closes it out, 268, no 300 for Australia, but better than first thought this morning when the wickets were tumbling. 4 for 65 at lunch. They've rallied okay.
Yeah, and now all out for 268 and second wicket to the spinner. It's the beauty of having a spinner, someone who can change the pace of the game, particularly when 2 batsmen are going against the quicks. Eventually it's Ben Hilfenhaus who, well, he smashes onto his pad, big thick inside edge onto the thigh guard, simple catch to Cook.
So Australia's tail wags for the first time in the series, and valuable contributions yet again from Mike Hussey and Brad Haddin. Mitchell Johnson will take plenty of confidence from his half-century, while the England bowlers were impressive again. Jimmy Anderson and Chris Tremlett each snaring 3 wickets.
And that did it fall short? It was in the air. It almost looped to second slip. Ricky Ponting. He has an ability to dive forward. He's excellent at moving forward to the ball. But it was almost as if he thought it was going to get to him, or he might have even lost it. Australia hope it isn't a bad omen, and then we get a big, genuine play and miss. Probably a centimetre in nicking that. That one has been played nicely. It was short, it was wide. And it's almost gone the whole hog. I think it has. It's a bottom edge and it'll be 4. It's a very positive start. Cook again gets something wide. He's going to go after it. Australia all at 268. It'll be Harris. Gets it up there. That's a waft from Strauss. He's going to play that through the offside.
Offline again, and that's 4. They are pitched way outside leg stump, and left-handers normally make a meal of those. If he has as good a time with the ball as he had with the bat, then we could be in for some fun and games. Oh, and he's hit that one very hard. It was in the air, and it went flying through that area around about gully. And that's the sort of delivery that could so easily have ended up in Gully's hands. The end of the over, not a bad one. No wicket for 25.
Strauss played a cramped cut shot, and Hussey just did not pick it up. Very similar to the way Strauss got out in the first test in Brisbane. Very first dismissal of the series. Things could have been different.
It's well bowled. Well, those weren't bad overs from Johnson. That's a step in the right direction from him. Tomorrow is going to be a big challenge for him.
It certainly will. It's a challenge for everyone with that Australian coat of arms on their left chest. 12 overs have yielded 29 for England. They go to the sheds after day 1. Australia 10 for 268, and themselves still 10 wickets in hand.
The Australians make their way to the middle, and a tremendous reception they get to, particularly from the members area here at the WACA. Real sense of opportunity. We've heard from Brad Haddin and various others that Australia have something to play with here, but boy, have they got to bowl well this morning. Now the applause for Andrew Strauss and Alistair Cook as they make their way down the steps. The dressing room's exactly opposite where they used to be, as the WACA once was.
And that's nicked and missed. The confidence woes of Australia are back on show early.
This is the difference. I mean, that had to be the keeper's catch. It's gone way to the right. Well, in fact, it was bisecting the first slip fieldsman Watson there and Haddin, and Haddin's hand never went. He almost looked to me as if he was, he thought it was going straight to Watson. Oh boy, Australia don't need this.
So Strauss knows runs today crucial to his Ashes campaign, and that doesn't hurt.
Very positive shot, that one. Short delivery, and gives you some idea of the mental attitude of these two openers. Strauss not hesitating.
Short again. The man's behind square. He's 50 metres from where he needs to be if you're going to bowl there.
Yeah, and I think the reason Ryan Harris is trying that is because the field is back again. Before the start, he's bowling up, pitching around off stump. He got the nick.
That's full. It's leg stump, however. And it's drilled for 4 again. Strauss on a roll. And England to 50. That's beautifully punched down the ground, and that's difficult to stop at the WACA.
That's a Jaffa. That's an absolute peach. He's been swinging the ball back into the left-handers all morning. And this one just seamed off the wicket. Shaped to come back in and just left the batsman. It's like a fast off break.
This time he doesn't move it away as much. He gives a lot more width to Alistair Cook, who loves to cut.
That's a superb shot.
It's over the top, that's fair enough. Short and wide, top edge, with the desired result.
You could have a field for that shot here, particularly as Alistair Cook is deliberately hitting up and over. Doesn't always get it out of the middle. He got one last night that cleared the rope.
In the air, got him. Good catch, Mike Hussey. Low to his right. There's the corridor. Got the drive from Cook. And Hussey this time hangs on.
And just a hint of a way swing there from Mitchell Johnson, and quite late. Cook has looked so secure around off stump. It's taken a very good delivery to get rid of him, backed up by an excellent catch. Hussey coming forward, which is not an easy thing to do in the catching cordon, but it's what Australia needed. Forward and to his right, and he's grabbed it. So that's the breakthrough that Australia so badly needed. England 1 for 78.
That's through. I don't think it's a catch. It's going to run away for 4. The bottom of the bat into the ground. Still should have been saved though. Oh, that's got to be very close indeed. That's out. I reckon it's out LBW too. Swung it back down the line, and I reckon trots right in front. He doesn't even look for a review. That's plump.
There he almost walked for that one. Johnson really with his tail up now. And the good news is he's getting that ball to swing back in a bit to the right-hander. The one that got Cook, the left-hander, swung away from him. This one just hinted back in, and you could just see a glimpse of the off stump. The umpire would have seen that, so he knows that the ball's hitting him in line. Up goes the finger. So Johnson doing the trick for Australia once again at the WACA. England 2 for 82.
And there's another shot. Can he get another one? He does! Mitchell Johnson's the man!
Well, I think they might refer this. There were 2 noises, but I've got the feeling it was pad first. He's certainly going to review the decision now. Bear in mind, this is given out by the umpire. There's got to be categorical proof that this wasn't out for us to reverse this.
No bat, I don't think. I think that's pad first, definitely. I just wonder whether that's going to hit leg stump or not.
That's crashing into the middle leg stump for mine. Look at the tumbled ball. I mean, it really has just come back a little bit. It pitched fine. No bat in that at all. And I reckon this is going to be out. I reckon it's going to be crashing into leg stump.
It's gone. It's hitting the wicket. Where's the 3rd red? There it is. And the 4th one out at the top. And Kevin Peterson's on his bike for a globe. And Australia, they've got something to cheer about.
Constant build-up. Pressure, pressure, pressure results in 3 wickets. Kevin Peterson out for the duck. England 3 for 82.
There's that area. There's that area. It doesn't allow Hilfenhaus to bowl straight. And it's exactly what you're talking about, Hilly. And that's 50 to Andrew Strauss, the captain. He's actually not been a great contributor in the last little while in the first innings of Test matches, but today it's a big moment because wickets are falling at the other end. It's 3 for 88 now. Oh, it's good shape. What about that? Now, I can't say the arm looks right up there, but it was perfect for the swing.
See how he pulls his head down there, a bit of a round arm action, but boy, it was quick and it was straight.
Oh, there's an edge! There's another one! Yes, it is!
Well, he was walking. Didn't wait for the umpire. Strauss, it sounded like two noises to me, actually. I think he might have flicked his pad as well. But it was a big nick, and he was on his way straight away.
And how good a captain is Ricky Ponting all of a sudden? He's just a masterstroke at the moment. That is a beautiful delivery. Seizing the opportunity with the ball swinging, going to the swing bowler, if you like, at decent pace, but that's a very probing area. Andrew Strauss fought hard after an early let-off, but it's come to an end for him on 52. Caught Haddin, bowled Harris, 4 for 94.
It's glorious. Geez, a smart-looking player. That's the second ball face down the ground for 4.
Well, he's a different player these days, isn't he? I must say that he didn't fill me with confidence last time I saw him about 4 years ago.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's what they like to see from Mitchell Johnson. He's always been a good bowler of that short ball. When he's on top, he surprises a few. And you just watch Collingwood here. He got the fright of his life. Oh, he had no idea.
Once the swing comes back into it for Johnson, there's so many more things that the batsman has to be aware of.
It's a great battle, isn't it? Bat and ball, you got the hairy quick trying to knock your block off. Oh, that's worth a shout. That's worth a huge shout.
No, he's missing off.
Ooh.
Didn't do enough.
My finger was up. It was probably off. There was a height issue. There's going to be a chat. And Ponting, maybe he wants to challenge it.
I think he's wasting it. My feeling was it was missing off. So there we go. Oh, was it high? Was it high?
I think that's all that was in it, was height. It's hit him on that front roll, the knee roll. It's hit him in line. That is a lot of shape, and that is hitting. That is a challenge, and that is successful for Australia. They've turned the session around. It's going to be out. It is out.
Mitchell Johnson, take a bow. Get that ball back from a mile outside off. And that was a surprise element that caught Collingwood.
Swing bowling, the shape, it's enormous. Mitch Johnson, you're on fire. And Collingwood isn't. He's out for 5 for 98.
A dramatic 10-over period. 5 wickets, 23 runs. England finding every ball a real problem. Although Ian Bell eased into that stroke again. Goodness me. Exquisite timing.
Down to 2 slips now in the gully. Oh, he plays that shot well. Over the top of square leg and down to the boundary for 4. Bell is looking good.
And you see far too often the modern-day batsman plays this pull shot off the front foot, and it can be effective. We see that he doesn't go right back in his crease here, but there is a weight transfer, just coming back, rolling with it.
Well, that one swings away, played down the ground again, beats mid off. And that'll be 4 again. Very good timing. Matt Pryor that time.
Oh, that has swung a mile after it's missed the batsman. So that's the sort of stuff that's been on display since lunch, and it's not really getting to the partnership of Pryor and Bell.
His last over was a poor over, and he's being told to do this. It's not Siddle's come up with a plan. He's been told to bowl, let's go short. That's the tactics from the captain. He said, let's go after them with a short pitch bowling.
And it's hit him that time. Hit me all you like, they say. We're not out.
Might be a lot of fun in hitting guys, but in the end, you win cricket matches either by so many wickets or so many runs. And every now and again, you just need that reminder, hey, the idea is to get him out, not knock him out.
Oh, it's unlucky, but he's got to go.
Well, it has finally worked. rebounding off Pryor and bouncing onto the stumps. Siddle's plan, or the Australian plan, has worked, but it could have been a lot more expensive than what it was. Pryor looking unhappy there, but you do have to go. So the 6th wicket has fallen for 145.
Bell crunches that. There's a gap. There's 2 men, and it's 4.
Well, this is a bit crazy to Bell. I mean, he's playing that shot really well.
Oh, it's a big shot. Gee whiz, on the up. Slap through the covers.
That's what he does. He's very good at it. You think if first plays a couple, and quite often it'll go in the air and you think, oh, that's a bit lucky. But he keeps doing it too often to be lucky. He's got an eye like a dead fish.
Oh, there's the shape again. But you can't argue with what they've done in the meantime, because Johnson has come back a different bowler today. It's a quality strike. It really is. You feel that Bell understands he's got to up the ante, try and get the runs flowing. And difficult when your side's in this predicament, but with those sort of shots, that's exquisite.
Gee, go get that.
Yep, pick the bones out of that baby. Unbelievable, that's 50. And again, it's well worth watching, isn't it? Ian Bell at the crease. He's in fine touch, 6 for 178. Just a slight delay. We've got the bowlers having a conference, the batsmen are having a good mid-wicket conference. In fact, there was a change of gloves for the batsmen. And now Harris is ready, steaming in. Edge and gone! Number 7 goes down. Australia have more joy. There's still a good half an hour before tea. They can sense they can get on a bit of a roll now. That was a healthy edge.
Thick edge secured by Brad Haddin, who ran straight towards the Barmy Army, who have suddenly started chanting. But brilliant bowling from Ryan Harris. Graham Swann has been accounting for that type of delivery right up to this point of his innings. But there's Haddin, the fist pump. Come on, bring it on.
Oh, yeah. We love it. Graham Swann. He's gone for 11-7 for 181.
Got him. Good catch, Ricky Ponting. Harris throws the wide one in. Bell obliged was the edge, and it went quickly to Ponting, who snaffled it nicely.
Yep, well, Siddle obliged to Pryor. Managed to get him out in a little bit of exchange, and here we go. Australian captain Ricky Ponting straight to him. Good catch. Just swerved a little bit to him. Wasn't straight to him at all. It was a good catch. Ian Bell played well. In the sense he was trying to put the foot down, batting with the tail again. He's gone for 53. Australia get the 8th wicket. England 8 for 186.
Trailed by 82 England. Mitch Johnson to continue. Australia looking for a big lead here.
Great support for his teammates and the crowd. His adoring home crowd now it is. He's had wonderful support in the last 2 weeks, Mitchell Johnson, and he's delivered.
Yeah, he sure has. He's got that ball to swing back, and that's what's made him a danger today. Excellent bowling at the stumps. Takes his Michelle, as you call it. He was Michelle Pfeiffer. 5 for 37 to Mitchell Johnson. Chris Tremlett, the big goober's gone for 2. England are 9 for 186.
Mitchell Johnson has knocked over England with a 6-wicket haul. Boy, didn't Australia need that.
That was intimidating. Jimmy Anderson didn't want to know. Johnson steaming in, delivering good pace with great control. sensationally supported by his teammates there. The openers quite often run off and get ready to bat. But at this stage, the Australians are all together in a close huddle. Watson dropped one, or one went between Haddin and Watson early this morning. That one, no way was it going to escape. Mitch takes 6.
Oh, that's the ones you like at first slip, eh? That's the old catching practice. Straight to you. Would have hit him just below the throat there. Watson watched it all the way. Thank you very much. Mitchell Johnson will get a huge cheer from the WACA.
So England will be a little shell-shocked after that collapse. Strauss and Clarke made a promising start, putting on 78 for the first wicket. But then it was all Australia. Mitchell Johnson's stunning return to form was well supported by the rest of the pace quartet, and the home side enjoys a valuable 81-run lead as Phillip Hughes and Shane Watson walk out for the second innings.
And first runs from the blade. A confident shot through the onside. It'll be 4. And Phil Hughes is away.
It's a confident start Phil Hughes was hoping for.
It's flicked something on the way through. It almost sounded like the bails were disturbed. That's not the case. And now there's going to be a chat. What do? They challenge it? No.
Mate, just flicked the back pocket there, yeah? Yeah, just flicking the pocket on Watson. Certainly nothing on the edge of the bat. Look where that's angled at. That's angled at leg stump and squares him up. It just flicks the pocket on the way through. That's a terrific delivery.
Wow, Savage, his man in the deep, it's over his head. Gee, that second man was out there, as Strauss often employs. Alastair Cook has gone from a close-in position to being the man out just in front of square, and it came at him like a rocket.
Gee, you'd have been stiff here, Shane Watson, if he'd hold out. He absolutely nailed that. That got out to Alastair Cook inside a second, I reckon.
Oh, here's some aggression. Here's some aggression. It's a change in the bowling. And Watson's been sweating on getting the boundary away, and all of a sudden he goes bang, bang. There's another pull shot, there's another boundary. Lethal. Nice cricket, beautiful cricket. Short and full. Classic bowling from Steve Finn. Whatever he had in mind worked perfectly. Hughes must go.
Hughes was watching. I say he wanted to get down there and face the short balls from Finn, but beautifully backed up. The short ball followed by that 5 or 6 metre mark. Just left him. Flew beautifully through to Paul Collingwood at third slip. Finn's into it now with the crowd. He's responding. Phil Hughes will be bitterly disappointed. Goes for 12. Australia 1 for 31.
Finn waits. England with 3 slips and a gully. Oh. So Ponting will take him on.
So 1 for 34 Australia. Ponting is on 1 and on strike. 2 men back on the hook shot for Ricky Ponting. 3 slips of gully and a backward point. And there's a big shout. Now, was it glove or was it thigh guard? Ponting is unmoved. Now, it'll be interesting to see what England do here. Do they review this one? It certainly sounded like a thud again. Now, didn't sound like bat to me, but was it glove or was it thigh guard?
This will be very interesting. Let's have a look. Oh, it's flicked the glove. That's all over. That's all over. Ricky Ponting is going to have to go, I'm afraid. No doubt about that. He's got to be given out. That hit the glove. There was a noise. Whether or not there was a white spot on the glove, it doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, that's out. Michael Vaughan, what do you reckon?
Well, that's out. Second time in the series. Yes, he's given. The second time in the series, Ricky goes snared down the leg side. And it doesn't go your way.
Yes, he's not having the luck, is he, Ricky Ponting? It's nicely flicked away. That'll be 4 more. This time to Clarke. Now hook shot. And in between the two fieldsmen. Another boundary. Clarke's away. That's 3 boundaries to him. 13 from the over. 2 for 56. Oh, it's a good shot from Michael Clarke. He's timed that to perfection. That's another 4.
Real good counter-attack from Michael Clarke. One of his strengths through the offside. You've just got to be careful that they don't bowl that in-between length. Got to be really full or really short on this pitch. That kind of length, the batsman have time to get back and rock and smack it through the offside. Tremendous cricket shot.
He's bowling, strapped it on. Clarke's going after it. Underside edge back onto the stumps. Bowling change has worked.
Good bowling to the right length. Clarke in a bit of a hurry out there, trying to force it through the offside field. Drags it back, and Tremlett has done it.
Well, they played this shot to Jimmy Anderson the over before. This time inside edge off dolly. Middle dolly, should I say. Chris Tremlett, high tower. Gets another wicket. A great comeback into the side. Clarke goes. 3 for 64.
Oh, it's a good shot. First up. That's a beauty.
Welcome, Michael Hussey. Good stuff from Chris Tremlett. This is a key wicket. Hussey's been the best player for Australia.
Here we go, just everyone. Peterson's trying to lighten the mood, and Andrew Strauss saying, yeah, okay, mate, it's all under control here. It's all having a bit of fun. Just get involved too. Billy, that's it. Get a smile on your face, champ. It's all good. This is a game of cricket, mate. We're all into it. It all means a lot to us.
That's nicely timed. He's a good player. Don't worry about that, Shane Watson. And that's why he probably should make more big scores. He's got all the shots. He can cut, pull, drive.
Oh, he's hit that one really hard. That was a bad ball. It was short. Hussey absolutely murdered that one. Swann continuing with his off-spinners from round the wicket.
No!
Oh, and it's got through him. And a huge cheer from the Australians in this ground. They haven't made many mistakes in the field, England, and a little apology to Swann there from Trott. Right, get ready down the non-strikers end, Michael Hussey. He'll be looking for one here. And he's got it. That's his half-century. First 50 of the series, third 50 of the series, and he's playing very good cricket. This has been very valuable. Into the gap and into the rope. Magnificent shot again. They're bowling too short, and you can see Finn on that occasion apologising to the captain as that one whistled away to the boundary. Oh, he's blasted that through the offside. Pitch it up outside off stump, and they're taking him to the cleaners. That's 200 ahead.
There it is, the 200 lead. It's a very good finish now for Australia. They've just got to stay 3 wickets down, and it has been a humongous day.
Well, what an entertaining day's Test cricket, with 13 wickets falling at the WACA. After Strauss and Cook started so well, Mitchell Johnson changed the course of the game and possibly the series. More jitters amongst the Aussie top order, though, gave England a little sniff before Watson and Hussey consolidated and opened up a 200-run lead going into day 3.
I enjoyed them all, that's for sure. I think Peterson was probably up there with my favourite. Yesterday he said he wanted to get my phone number and have a chat with me and be best mates. So he said it to me this morning as well, so I definitely enjoyed that one.
I guess the smile's back on your face.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously enjoyed myself out there today. I think the main thing for me was the partnerships that we bowled in today. Obviously I probably wouldn't have got those wickets without Ben Hilfenhaus, the way he bowled at the other end. And I thought, you know, the other blokes did very well also, with Peter Siddle being very aggressive at one stage, coming around the wicket and bowling those short ones, and that's what the Ashes is all about.
What's the difference between Mitchell Johnson 2 weeks ago and Mitchell Johnson today?
Look, I think just the confidence thing. You know, going away and working on the things that I did, getting that momentum forward in my run-up and getting through the crease has definitely given me a lot of confidence. I just felt good out there today, and that breeze definitely helped with the ball bringing it back into the right-handers. There's a little bit of verbal going on out there. I guess that was another thing that I've sort of always spoken about before this series. An Ashes series is pretty fiery, and we saw it last time in England. It was a bit of fire. Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad, a few other guys. So I think the crowd like to see a bit of fire, as long as it's not over the line, and it definitely hasn't been over the line at the moment.
Now 200 in front, you've got to be hot favourites.
It's looking good at the moment. You know, I was probably a little bit shaky there, losing three quick sort of wickets, but Shane Watson's batting extremely well, and Mike Hussey's on top at the moment. So you know, we'll be looking to score some more runs out there tomorrow, and hopefully keep the Poms out here in the hot sun.
Anderson to continue. Oh, there's a little bit of nip down. Now there's a shout. That's flicked something. Now the slips think that's flicked his glove. I've got to say that my initial reaction was it flicked the pad flap on the way through.
Well, everyone in the dressing room will be looking at it. Was it the arm? It looked like perhaps just the underarm, the elbow.
That's a brilliant shot, isn't it? Absolute brilliant shot. Just missed the handle of the bat, didn't it?
Just, well, no fine leg. It's going to be easily four there, because they've only got one man, I'm not sure, miles in front of square out over there.
Yes. That is cracked. Hussey hasn't had much strike to Jimmy Anderson. He's got up there, he's found a four. Australia can play with a bit more freedom if this next hour goes well for them. That's beautifully driven.
I think those last couple of drives just back up the thoughts of Mark Nicholas a moment ago, when he said it's a bit of a worry for England that the ball's not doing too much. Certainly not swinging. And at the moment, it's purely gaining pace off the bat.
That's full again. The gap is found. It's through. 89.
But at the moment, it's dueling cover drives at 22 yards.
That's another one. Exactly the same. Can't control it. Left and right-handers. The end of the over, very expensive, but strap yourselves in. Watson's on 90.
There's the pull shot. He's absolutely hammered it. Gee, hit that hard.
There's no greater example of what you're talking about, Michael, than that shot there. That's a beauty. Just too short from Tremlett and Hussey, and this is really how he kick-started his summer. This shot, he was in position early, and look how hard he hit that. The sound around the ground was fantastic.
Oh, that's worth a shout. He's in trouble. He's in real strife. Oh dear. It was dead straight. Probably no surprise. There's a bit of a challenge there. I was talking about versatility with that front leg. Well, it was a prod. It didn't move. It's a good delivery.
Well, my thought was, did he hit it? That was the thing that I was, from a Shane Watson point of view, hoping he may have hit it. May have got inside edge, but looking at that replay, I'm not so sure. Where was it going? I reckon this is going to be out. Yeah, that's going to smash into the stumps. If he hasn't hit that ball, he's gone. It just looked out.
He's looking up at the replay screen. I think it was pretty clear. It was red lights everywhere, and Shane Watson, after all that hard work,
concentration.
I think he feels he's hit it here, Watson. We didn't see the hot spot, but I think he feels that he's...
Well, have a look at that.
It's the inside edge that I think he's feeling that saved him.
Have a look at this. Yeah, nothing lights up on the way past that inside edge. You can see light on the bottom, but that's from clipping his pad, I'd say, with the bat, and that's what Shane Watson felt. He'll get a warm ovation. Well deserved. There'll be an element of disappointment, though. Such a fine 95. 4 for 177. I think there might be two noises there. There is. Certainly Billy Doctorow feels there is. And straight away, Steve Smith has challenged it. When you see a reaction from a batsman so quickly, I tend to think that he hasn't got the edge on it.
Let's have a look here. The ball definitely hits the pad or the front leg. Or was there an inside edge first?
Was Steve Smith certain he was given out, caught behind the wicket? Or was it an LBW shout?
Well, he's definitely missed it. In my opinion, he's not hit the ball. So he's not out caught. I reckon there's quite a bit of gap between ball and bat. So if he's out LBW, obviously he's going to be out because he hasn't hit it. But I don't think he's out caught at slip. What does this tell us? Is this going to hit the stumps? No, he's going to survive. He's going to survive here. Both decisions. He's going to be not out, I reckon.
Do Australia get a review back because he survived 2 decisions there?
Pressure. This is in the end. It's going to carry. Is a catching opportunity? No, it's safe. Dear oh dear. Once again, we see 2 men out. We see it a lot throughout the test match or test matches, and that somehow has fallen safe.
Well, that was a thick edge. It never carried anywhere near gully. It's gone all the way down to the boundary for 4. So Michael Hussey has registered yet another half-century. He has played beautifully. Very, very focused. Let's watch this ball. Oh, and a little mix-up. Oh, a yes and then a no. However, all is well that ends well. 4 for 190. Oh, what a shot. Magnificent shot. Wasting their time bowling short to Hussey. Such a pleasing shot to play. Well, England at the moment bombarding Smith. They've got a man deepish at mid-wicket. They're trying to get him to splice the ball in the air. Oh, and it's hit the bat. It's going up in the air, and it's fallen safely. He was trying to get out of the way of that. And without meaning it, the ball hit the bat and went straight over the top of the keeper's head.
You must put your periscope down. When you go down, it's got to go with you. Imagine if this had gone for 6. Did it run off the edge? Yep, right off the edge. And fell safely. Imagine if it had carried for 4 or 6.
Oh, he's hit that one very hard, like a rocket, in fact. 2 men back, and that one has gone parallel with the ground for about 40 metres. What a shot.
We got 2 back on the hook and another guy halfway too, Greggy. So there's nearly 3 back. And he's still had a crack at it, but hasn't he spanked it? Look at that. Bang! He's absolutely creamed it. What a shot.
Big appeal, and up it goes. Oh boy, I think straight away he's appealed it. I think there might have been a bit of inside edge in that one. He certainly went for it very quickly. No hesitation there on the part of Hussey to refer that one. It's hit him right at the top of the pad. So going over the top by quite a long way. So therefore the decision is reversed.
Smashes that. That is a great shot. He doesn't hold anything back, Steve Smith. That's what I love about him. Committed cricketer, committed into that stroke.
Well, this innings, 24 from 35 balls, and the innings that he played in Hobart showing us he's got a bit of class. It's 4 for 224.
There's the pull shot. Full of venom once again. Do not bowl there to Mike Hussey. Oh, that's worth a shout. That really is worth a shout. This time, I think we'll see a challenge. And because it isn't the middle of the ball, it goes back to the original decision, umpire's call, and it stands. There's the full length, he gets punished. A terrific stroke from Mike Hussey. As we've seen in the first 2 test matches, his form is outstanding, and at the moment he's lighting up the WACA. And that's why. That's a super shot, great use of the feet. That's why Andrew Strauss, that cover should be straighter with protection behind him too. It's been a couple go to his left that shouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, asking the question, and he's walking. He's walking. Smith has got a glove on that one down the leg side. The appeal didn't seem to be all that impressive to me. It was almost half-hearted, but Smith was on his way.
Well, it was a plan, very definite plan. Put all your fielders to the right of screen, stop him playing the hook shots and pull shots to very fast bowling, and he picks up a glove. Picks up a glove, very much like Ricky Ponting's dismissal. Steve Smith is out for 36. 62-ball innings is finished.
And that's a bad delivery as well. I've got to say, for the so-called best spinner in the world, he's not bowling very well. Oh, and straight away he's got underneath it and he's smashed it to mid-wicket. All the way, off the mark with a 6. Brad Haddin has arrived. We could see some entertaining cricket here. He just loves to go over the top.
Yep, a good way to get off the mark with a 6. He feels he's got the shackles off and he's got the freedom to play. Swann needs to try and get rid of Mike Hussey, was what I was saying there, to open him up, to try and get him out and open up both ends.
Oh, he's had a go at that one as well, and will it be 4? Brilliantly fielded. Finn out there, diving, one-handed stop and flinging it back. That was really good work.
It's nice to have your fast bowlers moving like that. Steve Finn, look at that. Great stuff. He's tired too. He's hurting. He's had cramp in the first innings.
Oh, he was gone. Absolutely gone if he hit there. Collingwood was the fieldsman. He anticipated beautifully.
Hussey went early, but good movement from Collingwood.
Oh, and he hits the stumps a lot, Paul. Collingwood too. After Ricky Ponting, of the 22 players in the match, he'd be the most likely to hit. Ouch.
He had it too, didn't he? You could tell by his body language there. Bowling. So I think that's inside edge, down onto the body and onto the stumps. Tremlett now has 4.
We'll wonder again if the use of the short ball has got inside a batsman's mind here at the WACA. Brad Haddin just didn't look like he was looking to cover that shortish delivery. Fully, that back foot not quite getting across in front of off stump. Slightly angled back, dragging it down into his pads and onto the stumps.
So one of the heroes from Australia's first innings departs for 7. 6 for 271. We've got 3 men on the hook in the deep and 3 men on the onside, saving 1. Gee, there's a surprise. It's a short ball. It gets what it deserves. That's 4. He races to 96.
And he hits the ball on the ground again. In absolute control, gets inside the line of the ball and then rolls his wrists on the stroke, picks his spot. Oh, magnificent. What a cricketer. 96 now. What 100 this would be too.
In the air. Got him. Chipped it straight to short cover. Ian Bell, the catcher. At the moment, Hussey on the other end sits on 96.
What a turnaround. What a turnaround in the space of 2 overs. Over and a half. England will all of a sudden feel like they are right back in with a chance of winning this game. Johnson just half-heartedly chipping. He'll be walking off thinking, should have gone through with that stroke in a more positive manner. The way I was hitting them yesterday, or 2 days ago, sorry, should have kept carrying on. Mitchell Johnson out for 1, Australia 7 for 276.
3 men still back on the hook. 2 behind square leg and 1 at... Oh, there's a deep mid-wicket. There's also a man at third man. And there's only 1 man on the offside saving a single. It's a man at sort of extra cover. Coming into picture there now, right of screen. Anything through the offside will be runs and maybe 4. Here we go. Tremlett to Hussey. He pulls.
Get in there.
Does he find the gap? He does! There it is! A hometown 100. And what an important one for Australia.
What a stroke to get it with.
Well done, Mike Hussey. He would have loved the Brisbane effort. Fighting efforts in Adelaide, but that one there, 100 in front of the home crowd.
Harris on strike. He goes the pull shot as well. There is a man there. He'll be taken. He'll be gone. 8 wickets down now. The ball's following Ian Bell in the field. It was Bell taking a sharp chance from the bat of Johnson. And now that one floated to him in the deep. Ryan Harris, Ponting.
As well bowled by Steve Finn. Once again, he takes wickets. He's expensive, but he's getting wickets and getting batsmen out. It's the right pace, it's the right height for Ryan Harris to play the pull shot, but he doesn't play it well enough. Australia got 365 runs in the bank. Is that enough? For mine, it's not. They're 8 for 284.
And that's dropped. Cover, diving. Down she goes. Graham Swann, he's not having the best day. He's got a good pair of hands, but for some reason, he just knocked it on. 8 for 284. It's 8 minutes to 3, Western Australian time. And a chance has gone begging for England. It could have been 9 for, should have been 9 for. And now there's more runs to Australia. How often does that happen? You don't take your chances, and then you bleed runs immediately.
That's a hemorrhage too. That is a magnificent shot.
Now Hussey goes through that offside. Once again, beautifully timed. He's in good touch, Mike Hussey. 116 now, 8 for 308. Edge, straight to third slip. Good bowling, good catching. And Peter Siddle has to go.
11 shy of 400 Australia. Are they going to get there? It was the away swing. Good delivery from Anderson. Important they get bang on the money here, England, with his second new ball. And just angled the blade into the slip cordon. Job done by Collingwood. It's Australia now. 9 for 308. A lead of 389.
Now the pull shot's in the air. And well taken. Very well taken. That's 5 wickets for Chris Tremlett. And that is the end of Mike Hussey for a brilliant 116. Australia are now out for 309. The lead 390.
Yeah, apologies to Mr. Cricket saying Mike Hussey ain't going anywhere. That's a good catch, and well done to Chris Tremlett on his 5 for as well. 5 for 87, and just a little dance from Swanee. But well played, Mike Hussey. Really did play well. Australia needed him to play well, and once again he came through the goods. 116 off 172 deliveries, and getting very well applauded off the ground.
Brilliant from Hussey. He's bounced back into Test cricket in amazing style. The form he's shown from the first Test till now has been stunning, and that sort of total should mean a win for Australia. They've got to get 10 wickets now. They're all out 309.
Yeah, 4 for 252 at one stage. Australia now all out for 309. There's Tremlett. It's our first 5-wicket haul in Test match cricket. 5 for 87. Anderson picked up his 200th Test match wicket. 1 for 65 for Hin and Finn. So I suppose the other star for England, 3 for 97. An opportunity now for Australia. If they can pick up 2, 3 or 4 wickets tonight, it'll go a long way to squaring this series, and that's why Ponting's got them all together. I don't know really why he needs to tell them. He might be saying, boys, we just need a quick 10 for, that's all. We get 2 days off.
4. There is movement out there. We've seen that now from both Hilfenhaus and Harris.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, a good stroke. Not right out of the screws. Pretty quick down there. Didn't carry to Ricky Ponting, who did manage to come forward into his right side. Strauss benefiting, or rather Cook benefiting for not going too hard at the ball. Nice soft hands on the bat, and it doesn't make it to Ricky Ponting. Oh, misses! Johnson alert to the opportunity.
That was wonderful athleticism, firstly to get there so quickly, and then used his soccer skills. He is pretty talented. Cook was pretty committed quickly and then slipped. And he had him too.
Whoa. No stopping that. We've seen all through the series that if Andrew Strauss has the chance to go after anything outside off stump that's short, he will. Oh, is it? It is! Ryan Harris does the business for Australia. Perfect delivery. Now England talk about whether or not they review it. Unless he's hit it, surely not. Strauss doesn't think so. Strauss thinks you're gone, Alistair. The WACA loves it.
Oh, what a big move. Ryan Harris swapping ends. Gets his first ball right. He was reasonably expensive in his first 2 overs. His first ball of his 3rd. Traps Cook, legs together on the crease. Umpire's finger up, no appeal. So no inside edge. What was the height like? We wonder. Cook's gone for 13.
It was the length that caught Alistair Cook there, just shuffling across the crease rather than coming forward or back.
Oh, how close is that? So let's just say the umpire gave it out. And on reviewing all that, it would still stay with the umpire's call.
Good start from him and good start from Jonathan Trott. He had to get bat on it. He did. He gets 4.
Nicely played. A little bit of a thick outside edge, but controlled. Trott very good through that area. And it was the full length that allowed the square drive to occur. 1 for 33, England. Nicely played. Yeah. There's authority there from the England skipper.
Yeah, he plays that shot well. If you get too short outside off stump, Looks to me as if Strauss doesn't mind it there at all. He's now moved to 15. Just watch this, how easily he does this. He doesn't try to hit it too hard. Just to make sure he hits it down.
And there's the edge. It's been taken. Yes, it is. England captain gone. The Australian captain snabbling one beautifully at second slip.
Oh, listen to the roar. Mitchell Johnson again. A beautiful delivery. Just watch this one. Starts to swing, moves off the pitch, moves off the pitch. Hard to adjust to those. Ponting loves him in that sort of height. Gets down. Boy, clean as a whistle.
Just tighten the line up, Mitchy Johnson. The Aussies are celebrating. Hussey, Centurion celebrating in the background. Previous ball for 4, but Andrew Strauss lured into the false stroke out the 15. England 2 for 37.
Every Aussie wants to see him out for a pair. Listen to them. Go for him, Jono, is the call.
Oh, what the shout? No. It was just down the leg side. Very, very close.
Not happy with his blade either, Kevin Peterson. He's called for a new one. And down they come. Oh, it's all tough stuff for Trott. 36 balls. Peterson's faced 22. The runs aren't flowing. And the wickets are for Australia. That's his first ball with his new bat, Kevin Peterson. And it's Hilfenhaus's first for a long time.
Yeah, the bat change didn't do Kevin Peterson any good at all. Nicked it straight to Shane Watson at first slip, and relief there for Ben Hilfenhaus. He's bowled a lot better than what his figures show. And finally, he's got a reward, and what a big one it is. Peterson won't be thrilled with that. Just hung the bat out to dry. And England 3 for 55 in trouble.
Well, out came the new bat. Nope. Not that one, thank you. Yep, that'll do. Or will it? And Peterson won't want to watch that replay. That's a poor shot.
Well, this third Vodafone Ashes contest certainly kept people on the edge of their seats late into day 3. So much has happened and so much more to come. England need a miracle. The support will never die. And Mitchell Johnson, can he go through the English again?
And Peter Siddle just testing out that short ball. Paul Collingwood steered it safe enough.
It's a big wicket, Kevin Peterson. He's in good touch.
That'll be 4. Nice and easy from Jonathan Trott. Just let that ball come onto him and steered it away for 4. Edge, dropped and caught. Haddin's got it. Ponting may be in trouble. He won't mind too much because he's bobbed it up in the air, and Haddin's got the return, and Johnson's got another wicket.
Yes, that's beautifully bowled, and Ponting certainly had a quick look at his finger there. Just for a second I thought it might be split, but I would imagine he'd be off the field. Here's the catch. Boom, out she goes, and Haddin there waiting, takes it no trouble at all. Ponting looks straight down at the little one, and there's the celebration. So another wicket. That's 4 down now. The end of Trott, it was looking quite good, actually.
4 for 81. The news is generally good for Australia. They've just got rid of Jonathan Trott. The only problem is that Ponting's now leaving the ground. Looks to me to be the little finger or the ring finger on his left hand. This was the second last ball of his over. Good healthy edge. Flies to Ponting. Trashes into his little finger. And Haddin gets the return catch. Oh, that's a good short ball, that. That's really well directed. It's the third last ball of the day. Ryan Harris, and you get this one. Ooh. This one here, look at this replay. Ooh. Ooh. Gee, that's close, isn't it?
Here we go, last ball of the day.
Edged, got him, that's it! Brilliantly caught. Ryan Harris has got him. Australia celebrate. What a day it's been for them. Took a lead at 390 and they've got England reeling at 5 for 81.
Wow, what a day to finish on. What a ball. Jimmy Anderson didn't want to take the single. Collingwood was keen, and look what's happened. A wicket. Good catch too. Third slip. Steve Smith, it was low, it went fast. It's a good catch from Smith. Paul Collingwood didn't get forward, and his run of outs continue, but what a way to finish for Australia. Wake up this morning, wake up tomorrow morning with a verge of victory and levelling the series. 1-1 going to Melbourne. What a day we got tomorrow. 5 for 81 England.
That was a superb catch from Steve Smith. That went quick to his left. He moved beautifully. Got 2 hands on it. Ryan Harris and Mitchell Johnson have done the damage. They both bowled beautifully in this test. Australia, in the end, were bundled out for 309. Hussey with his 13th Test match 100. And England, in reply, needing 391 to win. A 5 for 81.
It was good fun. I think it was a good partnership, and yeah, it helped get us into a good position.
I just kind of felt watching you though that you'd rank that as good as innings as you've ever played, given the circumstances of the series.
Oh, for me personally, yeah, definitely. To be able to bat in challenging conditions with the English bowling, as well as they did as well, especially the night before, was a great challenge with the new ball. There's still a fair bit, or enough going on the wicket with the pace and bounce, and a bit of sideways movement as well. So it was a very good challenge. So to be able to get through it and build a good partnership with Mike Hussey to be able to get us into a good position is very satisfying.
Are you developing any mental issue with the 90s?
Well, the more it happens, I suppose, the more I do, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's unfortunate that it keeps, I keep stopping short, but I was so thrilled to be able to play a big part in getting us into a really good place. So in the end, whether it's a 90 or 100, for me, it personally really doesn't matter, because the most important thing is to be able to get ourselves into a really good position like we have.
How many replays have you seen at the moment that you went to 100?
I saw a couple last night. Yeah, I know I cringe a little bit, but it's just pure emotion, I guess, just pouring out to be able to do it, in front of the home crowd and family and friends here in such an important Ashes Test match. Is yeah, they're just amazing emotions go through your body, and certainly something I'll look back on with a lot of fond memories, and probably after my career.
All right, now it is Michael Clarke leading out the Australians, not Ricky Ponting. Thoughts on Ricky?
Yeah, look, it's a real shame about his finger. I thought he might have come out today and fielded at point or mid-off and just been out there today. I'm sure he's going to play a big part in the rest of the series. There's talk that he might be out, but I think he'll be okay, and I'm sure at some stage, though, he might just come out on the field.
So with an injury, you've got a fracture to the top of his pinky, isn't it?
Yeah.
That Mark Taylor was saying that shouldn't stop him batting, but as you say, fielding's the bigger issue.
Yeah, that's right. He might just stay off, because it's not worth even getting a knock on or anything. Just stay off and pick it up next Test match. But I think and I hope that he'll be okay.
Good shot, really good shot. Off the back foot, beats a bit off, and won't quite go to the fence. He'll get 3.
Thanks, boys. Oh, have a look at this. Imagine spending a day in that gear.
Look at that shot. That's a lovely way to get off the mark. Straight through cover for 4. It is his 36th birthday today as well. He's going to spend it very leisurely by the looks of it. Oh, that's very close indeed. Very close. He's played around that. May just have been a height issue, I reckon.
Might have just nipped back a little bit and was therefore edging down the leg side. It also hit him quite high.
Now cuts 4. Can't give him anything marginally loose at the moment, Ian Bell. His footwork is excellent.
That's a superb shot. Hits the ball down as well, and knows that if you can get it down and into a gap anywhere in that area around about point, it's going to be 4. Just watch this. Watch how he comes down on it.
It's interesting looking at that wicket ball. And that's the wicket of poor Collingwood, I reckon. It was all deliveries to right-handers. It's the white ball there. You look how wide it is. I'm sure people at home are probably saying, well, why would he play at a ball like that? Last ball of the day yesterday. But that is the line to bowl to poor Collingwood. He moves across. You see how far across he gets before Harris lets the ball go. And therefore, he makes balls which are quite wide of off stump feel like, to him, they're probably about off stump. That's why he plays, and that's why that's a run line as that is. He's got the breakthrough. He's got the right watchman.
Oh, the stumps are all over the place. And have a look at this. This is a different Aussie side. There's smiles all round at the moment. Boy, they were like this in training as well this morning, Heels.
They certainly were. I haven't seen them as upbeat as they are for the whole series. Jimmy Anderson, what about his despondency? He really wanted to survive in there a long time. He was so sad walking off. He was desperate for a fight. He couldn't hold it up. He could not hang in there. 6 for 94.
Top edge, but it'll be safe. And it's 6. I think that's gone all the way. It has. And the 100's up for England.
Well, the Aussies won't mind them having a go. They've got a fieldsman down there. That was a top edge. But he had a real full go at it. And just watched it sail away.
Well, the crowds throughout this Vodafone Ashes series have been fantastic. 20,000 or more here every day so far. It's going to be full again today. How much cricket they'll get, I'm not really sure. Pen on these two. Ian Bell, he's not even moving. To move now, probably a good thing he did. He might only get 2, he will. Oh, well done, Peter Siddle there. Peter Siddle never gave up, saved 2. Now through cover. Will it go this time? Siddle's chasing again. Oh, not this time, Peter. Here's Harris again. And that's going to be out. That is stone dead. We'll probably see a review here. Just on the half chance. But it's only a no ball, it'll save him.
Yeah, it looks absolutely plumb. And just rolling the dice with the review system here.
There was no doubt Ian Bell felt like he was absolutely salmon trout. And with all those red lights, it is confirmed that that's the case. Just above middle, on middle stump.
Don't get any plumber than that. Halfway up middle, that's on your bike. Ryan Harris strikes again. He's getting some good rewards for bowling well in Adelaide and bowling well here.
And that should be out as well. In the gully, flying through the air, and the Australians run from everywhere to celebrate Ryan Harris's fifer.
Didn't get the rewards that he deserved in Adelaide, Ryan Harris. His figures didn't reflect the way that he bowled. But as happens in the game of cricket, if you've got plenty of spirit, plenty of determination, and you keep performing well, eventually the rewards will come. And they're coming thick and fast here at the WACA for Ryan Harris. Good bowling, and England on the rack now at 8 for 114.
Ryan Harris, his first fifer in Test cricket. And he's not done yet. No guessing where that one was going to be.
Cook's unbelievably good form in the early part of this series has really covered over a few problems that England have got with their batting lineup. So not only of Australia are they going to win this Test match, but they've given England the same sort of problems that they had after Adelaide.
That'll be over the slips and wicketkeeper's head. We'll often see that in the West. It's one of convincing about the way Swann's going to be playing his shots out there. And there's another one. Mitchell Johnson. What a match you've had. That's 9 for the match. He's got a chance to get a 10 for Australia now. A sniffing victory. What does that mean? It means that the series comes back to 1-1 with 2 to play.
Yep, shorten him up a bit, and then the fuller one at the stumps. Camp back on the back foot and just a little inside edge onto the pegs. And now England have been playing poor cricket. There's no way that 187 and 120, this pitch has been good, but England haven't been up to it, and all the problems are now with England. 9 for 120.
That should be it. It is. There it is. Australia are back in the series. The campaign is on track.
Well, Steve Smith there finishing off the test with a catch, and Ryan Harris a terrific performance, 6 for 47, and the Australians can be rightly proud of themselves, the way they've fought so hard and got the series level, and not only level now, but psychologically they've come from miles behind in Adelaide, and now you'd have to say psychologically they're in front.
Oh, 100%. They've also given England plenty to think about. Everyone was wondering, has Australia got this fight back in them? Are they good enough at the moment? Everyone was writing them off, and everyone out there was looking and dissecting parts of their game. They gave nothing at that stage to say that they could do this, but they've come back through sheer willpower, mental toughness, as you say, chaps. They've come out and shown some good Aussie spirit to get out there and level the series. Now England have got they've lost their momentum. Australia have got that, and they've got some things to worry about. Well done to the Australian cricket team.
The most emphatic response to defeat in Adelaide that you could ever imagine. Australia hammering England by the margin of 267 runs. A quite brilliant performance. Ryan Harris was 6 for 47, following up Mitchell Johnson's 6 for 38 in the first innings. Top-class bowling from the Australians. Mark Taylor is ready with the presentation ceremony.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, I've got your England captain with me, and what a difference a week makes. I was only interviewing you in Adelaide, as I said, a week ago, and you're all smiles. You're still smiling today, but it's been a big turnaround by the Aussies.
Yeah, well, cricket's a funny game, isn't it? There's no doubt about that. Look, we're disappointed with our performance in this game. There's no doubt about it. We were in quite a good position after bowling Australia out for 260-odd and being 80-odd for naught, but a very good spell of bowling by Mitchell Johnson brought Australia back into the game, and once they were in front, they never let us back into it. So, you've got to give them a lot of credit for the way they played over these 4 days. We got some things to look at. We were below what the standards we'd set ourselves, and we've got some work to do before Melbourne, but it's also time to retain a sense of perspective, I think. We played a lot of good cricket on this tour so far, and there's no reason to expect we can't keep doing that going forward.
If we look back at these Ashes contests in recent times, there's been huge momentum swings between games. So there's obviously a belief from the England camp that you can turn it around for the Boxing Day. Yeah, no doubt about that, no doubt. As I said before, we played a lot of good cricket in this series. And as we said at the start of the tour, there are these crucial periods in games which one side or another is going to seize the initiative. We weren't able to do it in this game, and fair play to Australia for not letting us back into the game, but there are going to be more opportunities ahead of us. We've got to learn the lessons from what we didn't do well in this game, move on pretty quickly. But it's still very upbeat and buoyant dressing room, and rightly so, because we're in a good position to win the series still. 36 today. Happy birthday. Nice present first up.
No better birthday present than that, winning an Ashes Test match, especially after the last couple of weeks that we had to bounce back and respond this way. This week's been exceptionally pleasing, and the players and coaches need to take full credit for the way we've played.
That's a massive turnaround. I was just talking to Andrew Strauss. A week ago, you're beaten by innings and 71 runs, and here we are now winning by over 200. There must be a great self-belief, not just from you, but from the players in the change room.
Oh, look, there's no doubt about that. I mean, I've said right the way through the series, there's been a really good feeling around the group, and a lot of people probably didn't believe me after the way we played in the first couple of games, but we've just played the Test match cricket that I know we're capable of this week. We didn't get off to an ideal start, but I think Hussey and Haddin and Johnson's batting on that first day, to get 270 on the board on that wicket day one, I thought was probably the difference in the game in the end. We knew it was going to be a lot easier to bat on batting second, and I think we showed that with our second innings batting as well. But we set the game up day one, and then Johnson's spell day two was probably one of the all-time great spells in Ashes history, and that set up the Test match for us.
You needed someone to stand up, didn't you? And you got Mitchell Johnson, also Ryan Harris. They got 9 wickets apiece. They got 18 wickets between them. That's a terrific combination you've got with those two bowlers.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew both those guys would bowl well in these conditions. You know, Mitch has had a fair bit spoken about him over the last couple of weeks, but you just see this week that he had that real glint in his eye that he wanted to be out there in the contest, and he showed just, you know, how dangerous and great a bowler he can be when he's got things worked out really well. So he's had a great game. Ryan Harris, I thought, was great. I thought Hilfenhaus is probably the unheralded one this week as well, doing the work that he had to do up in the breeze most of the game, and even the way he started his spell yesterday, he bowled, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 overs for not many runs yesterday, and when the scoreboard's not going anywhere, the pressure comes back on the batting, and that's what happened.
I suppose the only concern is you. How about that finger? Are you going to give us a quick diagnosis of how it is and how you're going to be in a week's time when the Boxing Day test starts?
I'm a bit sore today, obviously. I wanted more than anything to be able to go out there and field this morning and just, you know, hopefully be able to enjoy a win, but I had to sort of err on the side of caution. Another knock on it would have been pretty disastrous for me, so I've just got to look after it really well the next few days, but I feel I'm a really good chance to play in Melbourne, so fingers crossed. It won't be that one on that finger, but that hand, but fingers crossed everything will come up okay.
The Vodafone player of the match, and no great surprise, the local hero, Mitchell Johnson. Mitchell, going back to the Gabba, so it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, no runs, no wickets, things weren't going well for you, and all of a sudden here, you've missed a test match at Adelaide, now you've got runs, wickets. What a huge turnaround for you.
Yeah, it is a pretty big turnaround, but yeah, look, it was exciting to get out here this test match and do so well. But I guess you have a look at the guys. Harris got 6 and Mike Hussey, who scored a lot of runs this test. So I guess this could have gone to anyone really, but it was nice to be a part of this team again.
How important was the batting for you? I know you're in the side obviously predominantly for your bowling, but how important was that 62 you made on the first day?
I think the situation we're in, I probably needed to score a few runs and be out there with Brad, and we put on a good partnership, and the lower order actually put on a very good, a lot of runs, so that's what England did to us last Ashes series, so hopefully we can continue to do that through this series, but it gave me a lot of confidence going into the bowling side of things, so it all probably started from my batting.
And then I mentioned the bowling, none for 170 I think it was at the gap, then you miss Adelaide, that must hurt.
Yeah, it was disappointing, but I think I handled it pretty well. I knew I had to work on a few things, and if I got too upset about it, I don't think I would have been in this situation now. So I just really worked hard on getting things right and getting my head straight, and you know, getting strong again, and working with Troy and Stuart have really paid off.
And you like bowling here. You've had some great spells here in your Test career.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it here, and having the crowd support has been amazing throughout this Test and throughout the other Test series as well. So. Yeah, look, I do enjoy bowling here. This is probably one of the best wickets that I've played on and around the world, and it was good to see a bit of bounce and pace again.
1-1, 2 to play, MCG, SCG to go. What can we see from Mitchell Johnson in those 2 games?
Hopefully I can be as consistent as I was here. Obviously the conditions were right for the bowlers here, and with the 4 bowlers that we had, you know, I think we bowled very well. So we just need to keep bowling as a pack, and I think we did a great job in doing that. So, yeah, look, there's still a long way to go in this series, and we've just got to be patient.
Well, mate, well played. Ladies and gentlemen, Vodafone man of the match, Mitchell Johnson.
This has been another presentation from Nine's Wide World of Sports.